Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Floyd Mayweather goes on one of his social media networks and basically disses Manny Pacquiao. For the people who haven't heard or read this story, basically Floyd Mayweather, he went on one of his Twitters or Instagrams or whatever, and he posted this picture and a message for the whole world to see, directing it to Manny Pacquiao specifically. Floyd Mayweather wrote, "This is my Christmas card to the world." And then he said, "Happy sleepy holidays." End quote. Now, for those of you guys who are just casual fans and you don't follow the sport completely, let me try to get you caught up just real quick so you understand why this message was actually sent. Back in 2012, Floyd Mayweather actually called up Manny Pacquiao trying to make a fight with Manny, basically offered him $40 million. And just like you see in the picture, Manny Pacquiao said those exact words. He said 50-50 or nothing, and then he hung up on Floyd Mayweather. Okay? Now, ever since that happened, it seems like there's been this big-ass dark cloud that's been following Manny Pacquiao everywhere he goes. Because following that, right after that conversation, it seemed like it was somewhat of a crossroads for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Because after this conversation took place, things went really bad for Manny Pacquiao, while things continue to get better for Floyd Mayweather. I mean, let's just break down and look at all the bad luck that Manny Pacquiao has had since that conversation took place with Floyd Mayweather. Since that conversation, Manny Pacquiao, he has lost 2 fights in a row. He got knocked out in one of them. His own trainer had this image of being one of the good guys, and it turned out that he was exposed as a low-life racist. Manny Pacquiao returns for the first time since he got knocked out by Marquez, just to do the lowest pay-per-view numbers that he has done since he has been a pay-per-view attraction. And last but not least, now the IRS is asking for $68 million from Manny Pacquiao. Man, you talking about a bad luck dark cloud that Manny Pacquiao is underneath, huh? Now, like I said before, while all this is happening to Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather continues to flourish. I mean, he just had one of the highest grossing pay-per-views in the history of the sport. He's been making about 10 times more money than Manny Pacquiao makes per fight. Floyd Mayweather is going on his 3rd year in a row of being the highest paid athlete in all sports. If things continue to go the way that they have been going, then Floyd Mayweather, he may accomplish Fighter of the Year more times than any other fighter has ever received that honor. And on top of all of that, there is almost no one in the boxing world when it comes to fans, and that includes the dumbass fans, that will deny the fact that Floyd Mayweather is the best fighter of his era. Like I said, even the fans that hate Floyd Mayweather, at least 98% of them will agree to that. So when I think about this crossroads situation with Mayweather and Pacquiao, it kind of reminds me of the movie Trading Places. And the only reason I say that, because I remember, like, 3-4 years ago, when people were trying to make fun of Floyd Mayweather because of his tax problems that he had, right? But the difference is he only owed $6 million. Manny Pacquiao today owes $68 million. And what's so funny is you still have some people trying their best to defend Manny Pacquiao, saying, oh, you know, the media, it's the media. The media is just trying to make Pacquiao look bad. Why would someone want to make Manny Pacquiao look bad? Isn't Manny Pacquiao the one who's supposed to be the iconic figure? Isn't he supposed to be the one that people love? You would think if they were trying to make someone look bad, they would try to make the person look bad that they don't like, or that some of the fans don't like, which is Floyd Mayweather. No one was saying the media was attacking Floyd Mayweather when he owed his $6 million. No, it was quite the contrary. Everyone was saying, yeah, but that bastard, he's broke. He's broke. He's got no money. Manny's got all the money. Manny's got all the money. And, you know, saying just ridiculous stuff like that. So to suggest that the media is trying to make Floyd Mayweather look good while they're trying to make Manny Pacquiao look bad, that just doesn't make sense at all. Okay? It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And a lot of people, they can't handle it when they see Manny Pacquiao's bad fortunes start to unravel. Now, here's where I want to talk about the excuses that the Manny Pacquiao fans make. All right? Why Manny Pacquiao turned down the $40 million and et cetera, and how it made perfect sense for Manny Pacquiao to demand a 50-50 split. We've seen all these messages on YouTube and everywhere else when it comes to defending Manny Pacquiao. So let's go ahead and really look deeper into this whole situation so we can make sense of it. Now, to all the casual fans, all the Manny Pacquiao fans who say that Floyd Mayweather is terrified of Manny Pacquiao, right? I mean, even after Floyd watched Manny Pacquiao get knocked out by Marquez, he was still terrified, okay? At least according to these type of fans. Now, these fans also, they will have you believe that Manny Pacquiao, he would most likely beat Floyd Mayweather, all right? So let's just say hypothetically, Manny Pacquiao, he took the $40 million and he beat Floyd Mayweather. Now, let me ask all the Pacquiao fans right now, would you agree with me that Manny Pacquiao would be in a far better position if he was able to take the $40 million and beat Floyd Mayweather as opposed to the position that he's in now? That is an easy question to answer, isn't it? Of course he would be in a better situation. Manny Pacquiao owes $68 million to the IRS. So if you truly believe that Manny Pacquiao would have beat Floyd Mayweather, how the hell are you going to tell me that it made no sense for him to take $40 million as opposed to taking $12 million against Tim Bradley and then losing 2 fights in a row and then having his lowest pay-per-view numbers? If Manny Pacquiao was able to beat Floyd Mayweather, he would not be in the situation that he is in today. If he would have beat Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao would be worth more money. You don't believe me? Like I said, look at the Floyd Mayweather-De La Hoya situation. Oscar De La Hoya was the biggest star in the sport of boxing. Floyd Mayweather, he had to take like 25% of the money when he fought against De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather, he didn't even get any of the pay-per-view shares. Floyd Mayweather took a small slice of a whole pie just to make the fight with Oscar De La Hoya. And it paid off because Floyd Mayweather, he beat Oscar De La Hoya. Now who's the biggest star? Now who's making all the money? Floyd Mayweather is. This same situation, it could have happened if Manny Pacquiao truly believed that he could beat Floyd Mayweather. But instead, Manny Pacquiao, he took a gamble that didn't pay off. And now he owes the IRS $68 million. Listen, if you're going to sit over here and you're going to say it makes perfect sense for Manny Pacquiao to turn down $40 million and then blame the negotiations falling out on Floyd Mayweather, then we have to all blame Oscar De La Hoya for the third Shane Mosley fight never taking place. And see, this is where the double standards, they kick in when it comes to the sport of boxing. See, a lot of people don't know this, but the reason why the De La Hoya-Shane Mosley third fight never took place, because Oscar De La Hoya, even after losing twice to Shane Mosley, Oscar still wanted all of the money. He still wanted the 75-80%. He wanted all of the money. So Shane Mosley basically said, look, man, I beat you twice already. It's either 50-50 or I'm not doing the deal. But even though Shane Mosley said 50-50, and he had more of a reason to say 50-50 than Manny Pacquiao does because he beat the guy twice already. Even though Shane Mosley said the same words that Manny Pacquiao said, guess who they blamed for the fight never taking place? Larry Merchant and Jim Lampley, they blamed Shane Mosley. They said, I don't know what Shane Mosley is thinking. He turned down the fight because he couldn't get 50-50, and now he's fighting so-and-so for only this amount of money. They tried to make Shane Mosley look like he did not know math, okay? Shane Mosley did the exact same thing that Manny Pacquiao is doing today, but see, when Manny Pacquiao says he wants 50-50, these same type people, they're defending Manny Pacquiao. And by the way, you know why we never had a De La Hoya versus Mayweather rematch? For the same reason we didn't have a third fight with Shane Mosley versus De La Hoya. Because even after Oscar lost, Oscar still wanted all of the money. I don't hear anyone calling Oscar De La Hoya a coward. I don't hear anyone saying Mayweather was right or Shane Mosley was right and, De La Hoya was just trying to duck and he was afraid. And I don't hear anyone saying that about Oscar De La Hoya, right? Another fight that almost didn't take place is the De La Hoya versus Trinidad fight. A lot of people don't know this story either. When Oscar De La Hoya and Trinidad had already agreed to fight, Trinidad already had another fight lined up, which was against Hugo Pineda. So basically, after Felix Trinidad knocked out Hugo Pineda in an impressive fashion in the 4th round, all of a sudden, Oscar De La Hoya, he said, you know what, I changed my mind. I want more money, or I'm not going to take the fight. So the fight almost never happened because of that. And what was so interesting is, after Oscar De La Hoya did this, he ended up getting what he wanted, was even more money for the Trinidad fight. The truth be told is Oscar De La Hoya, he was in fear of Tito Trinidad. Oscar De La Hoya, he looked at Trinidad like he was Mike Tyson. And you could tell when he was in the ring with Tito Trinidad because Oscar De La Hoya, he was moving around the ring like he was Michael Spinks fighting against Mike Tyson. And it was actually interesting because after the fight, when Trinidad beat him, Trinidad said it, and he said it right on camera at the post-fight interview. He said to Oscar De La Hoya, "So was I worth the money now, Oscar?" And Oscar, he was left speechless. He had nothing to say. So the point is, when it came to Oscar De La Hoya and negotiations, he was no joke. And no one ever blamed Oscar De La Hoya on taking all of the money. And let me just say one more thing about the Mosley-De La Hoya situation. When it comes to Mosley, he could easily walk away from the negotiations table and say, I beat this man twice already. So even if I walk away, I really have nothing to avenge. History books are going to show that Shane Mosley beat Oscar De La Hoya twice, and Oscar De La Hoya, he lost twice to Shane Mosley. All right? Oscar De La Hoya, he had far more to lose in those negotiations than Shane Mosley did. Just like Manny Pacquiao had a lot more to lose in those negotiations than Floyd Mayweather did. Why? Because after they had this conversation on the phone, the next fight Floyd Mayweather had, he made $35 million plus. Okay? After all the numbers were generated, he probably made about 40 plus. Manny Pacquiao, on the other hand, he made a flat rate of $12 million. Matter of fact, if you combine what Manny Pacquiao made in his last 3 fights, you could say he made roughly about $50 million. Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, he made over $100 million in his last 3 fights. Way over $100 million. So Manny Pacquiao, he makes $50 million in 3 fights, and he owes the IRS $68 million. Do you see what I mean when I say Manny Pacquiao had a lot more to lose when he turned down the $40 million? So how does someone sit here and say, well, it was smart for Manny Pacquiao to turn down the $40 million? Like I said before, if Manny Pacquiao was good enough, if Floyd Mayweather is quote-unquote scared and all it is, like people said, then it should have been easy for Manny Pacquiao to say, you know what, I'm going to fight this scary bastard and I'm going to beat him easy. And then I'm going to take the riches that he has and I'm going to build on that. But Manny Pacquiao didn't do that. And now he's damn near headed to the broke house right now. I mean, I'm sure he'll recover, but things are not looking good for Manny Pacquiao when you do the math. He better hope that he can continue to win because if he starts to lose more fights in the next couple of years, he's going to be in trouble financially. I mean, Pacquiao, he's already in trouble right now, but let's just say things could get a lot worse. And as I finish this video, Floyd Mayweather just uploaded another picture where he's basically taking little shots at Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather, he actually wrote, "This is Pacquiao mixed with Freddie Roach. Say hello to my new friend, Manny Roach." So clearly, Floyd Mayweather is having fun with this situation, and that's all I got on this one, guys. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'm on to the next one.